But this time we're 1-2. We're losing the grand final. This is not what was planned in my head. Game number 4. Not much to mention here either. I'll just briefly look at this game. Game number 4. So in this game, we don't know what to last pick. We don't know what to pick at this point. At the time, Night Stalker was not popular. It's rarely picked. As for likes the hero, but we generally did not play with it. It happened now and then, so we didn't know what to pick. And we just picked Night Stalker, and it's a bit risky. It's a risky pick because you need to snowball with the hero, kinda. Which is not really our playstyle so much. I mean, we were very good at the time, so we could play. We just played overall good, but this is not really our type of playstyle. But it's fine. We usually play well with it when we played it anyway. And the game doesn't turn out so well in the beginning. We were losing the game. That's first against then the puck. Okay. This game is decided in one fight here. So yeah, as for Dice here, because Wisp comes and ganks. No. Who ganks again? Oh, it's a bat with dagger, I think. What happened here?
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, the first night is pretty important. You want to get things done with this hero. We don't. So basically, we're gonna end up with a Night Stalker that can't do much in the early game because they're stacking. They're not getting any given. They don't give any opportunity for to do anything. So we're left with a Night Stalker who can't do anything. And we're gonna, go late game with a Night Stalker who's bad late game. Night Stalker is bad late game, and we're pretty worried about that. So now we decide to do a throw, basically. We're not getting anything out of Night Stalker, and they decide to group up because they think they're strong, and they want to push. It's not that well timed. Bat doesn't have dagger. Have also hasn't bought any items yet. But they think they're stronger. They think they can just get a free tower. And here's the game. The entire game is decided right here. So we're basically not farming so well. Let's take a look at the net worth. We're doing okay, I guess. But they're farming pretty good as well. And they have really good late game as well. Very good team fight. Yeah, they think they can get a free tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I wish S4 used his bottle before here, because he runs into 5 heroes. You want to be in full health at the moment, but it's fine. EGM saves S4, and yeah, he dies, and here Dandy gets greedy. I remember this part. It's a DD here, and he gets the DD as well, and it's like, oh my god. Yeah, we just team wiped them. And from there, the game is boring. We just keep farming now because we got a lead, and we just keep farming, keep that lead, and we win that way. So there's not much to say about that game. Other than that, it was that one moment that lost them the game. And the grand final. Grand final. Very fun game to play. The amount of mistakes and misplacing in this game is too damn high. Everyone plays pretty bad in this game, I think. Yeah, we're gonna watch this a bit more closely. First of all, the picks. The bans were always the same, the first two. They always banned Naga, Siren, and Chen. Generally, people banned Wisp, Bat, or Fury against us, was the more common bans. But now we decided to do these two bans, which, I mean, it worked out. I don't know exactly their reasoning, but it worked out for them very well. We banned Lifestealer and Darkseer, which is heroes you don't see anymore. Lifestealer was a lot stronger back then, and it's definitely, the best Havost hero. It really fits him perfectly, and basically the way we didn't want them to snowball against us. We wanted the game to go slow and controlled, and this hero can go out of proportion. Like they can snowball so hard with this hero, and we just banned it. Simple as that. And we banned Darkseer. The reason we banned that was because Funny played it really well. And we were pretty greedy on our safe lane, and we ran a lot of Wisp, obviously. And Wisp can't do anything against Darkseer, so we didn't want to give an easy lane for Darkseer, and so he could pressure us. We just want a free farm on our safe lane basically. So we banned these two heroes. And we got a standard build, or standard picks. These heroes every game. We ban hunters, and as I mentioned, after game 2. Because again, we don't want them to snowball. We want the game to go slow and calm and controlled. That way we'll win the game. We were predicting Enigma ban or Enigma pick, but we were planning on banning it last. They picked it in first or the second phase, which was not that common.
Reserve time.
I don't remember why we took Maiden, honestly. It's
Navi's turn to
and this time something. I'm gonna talk about some things that was balanced. There was different balance patterns on back then, and I'm gonna go into closer detail about two things. But one thing was that TA wrecked Puck, and someone that played a lot of Puck at that time was Fada. He played with Mouse, and Mouse was pretty good. I was kind of shocked that they did so poorly at TI. But so they ran a lot of Puck, and something we did twice to counter it was we pick TA because TA shits on Puck, and every time we played against Mouse after that, they always banned TA when they picked Puck because they know how it just wrecks him. And we were afraid of OD as well, but maybe we should have. Maybe it's right, but we were very worried about TA right here because it's so bad, so bad. Because why is it bad? Well, because back then denying was different. If you were a range hero and someone denied it for you, you got 25% of your experience. And TA denies everything, especially Dendi, if anyone. Like he's the king of denying. And so S4 is always behind like 2 levels constantly. And that gets more difficult as it goes on because you need more level or experience to gain level. So he's always 2 levels anyway. He just denies everything and Puck gets nothing from the lane. It's really bad. When we saw it, it was like, whoops, this is really bad. And we were not sure what to pick here. I don't remember what we were considering. We were definitely considering CK, and there was another here. I think it was Gyro, but they banned it. Yeah, we were considering Gyro, which we ran a lot, but they banned it, so we ended up playing CK. Otherwise, we probably would have taken Gyro. So yeah, we decided to go aggressive because you remember, was it game 2? I think it was game 2 when they have the free farming Alchemist and a free farming Enigma. We did not want to let that happen again, so we went aggressive this game. And well, bad things happen this game. And we have T against Puck, which TA wins a lot. We've got Furin against Bat, which if it's just pure lane, like Furin wins the lane, but if the Bat gets a good rune or gets a gank or plays really well, he can win the lane. And keep in mind that at this time, Bat was so broken. There's so many changes to him. First of all, Bat had 10 more damage. Best damage was nerfed like 10. His Goo gave extra damage 10 back then. Now he only gives 5 to creeps. So once you had 1 stack on an enemy, back then, now, in this game, you had 15 damage more. So there's that, and then Flame Break was lower cooldown. What else? His ult had lower cooldown. His ult had longer cast range. His ult cost less mana. I'm forgetting something else. Basically, the hero was a lot stronger back then, so I was very worried about this lane. Like normally, I'd be like, yeah, Bat against Furin is good. I can free farm and so on. And yeah, we don't know where Rubik is, so I'm very scared here in the beginning. I scared him very fast though. I sent Treants to scout him. Yeah, so I'm pretty scared right here, and take a look at the last hits here. The bottom is where stupid things happens. So let's go and see what happens here. Okay, so this time, so when you play Furin in a 1-on-1, you never want to TP to another lane unless you're a guaranteed killer. So because if you TP away from a lane, you can never go back basically. And this is one of those lanes. If I TP away from here, I can never go back. So that's why I hesitated to TP in here. Let's see what happens. So I see this. They got triple stun, kinda. Frostbite is kinda stun. And I'm TPing him, but like, nah, they got him. He's got 1 armor. Like, they got this guy. They got this guy. They don't got this guy. But he gets away, and I'm like, I'm panicking right here, so I just TP in, because I feel like he can't get away with this. TP in. He's so low, I'm like, I can just hit him twice. He gets South Shield block, and everything is going wrong here. Like, everyone's like panicking. And yeah, I just suicide for this, which is very bad by me. So, yeah, so many mistakes here.
Radiant's bottom tower is
It's not as bad as it looks, because he's still not farming anything, but it's bad. But we try to go at him again, I believe, at once. So we go again. This time I'm like, oh, this time I'm going to TP in to ensure the kill. It doesn't matter. And I was like, Sprout, and I don't have Sprout. I don't have. I'm all level 2, you fuck. Yeah, we dive him again. I tank, so no one else have to take damage, and then I run out. I'm like, yeah, they got the kill.
under attack.
I was going YOLO in the trees. EGM dies. Good thing is that he doesn't get experience from that though, but God, we were pretty devastated when that happened. Then this 9-10, the level ahead already. After this time, we were like, we fucking lost. Well, we weren't. We definitely tried our best, but as I said, I can't return top anymore. So they got a free farming bat. We got a super port mid matchup, and bot is not going as planned. So everything is going wrong right now. Everything is going wrong. So yeah, I can't go back up. So we were like, yeah, let's push the tower, something like that. Oh, we're not. We're actually. I have to go top, and I'm level 2, he's level 4. Gets 3 stacks on me, I'm dead basically. He can just Firefly and kill me. At this point I don't think much happens, we just farm. And yeah, mid. He's level 5, and he's level 7. And the worst part about this game is sometimes this matchup can be fine, but this is a static lane, nothing happens. They just stay for like 10 minutes. Which is like the nightmare for a puck. So it's so bad. I remember looking at the game like we're losing bottom, like Loda dies bottom. Mid is getting wrecked, and I can't farm top at all. I'm like, we fucking lost. I really felt we lost this game in the around 10 minutes. It's really bad play by Funnick, honestly. They don't see our support. And this is like the TI3 nerves that comes into play. No one is bottom. The supports are missing, and CK just spawns. Where is CK gonna go? Obviously, he's gonna TP top and farm, and he just casually stands and farms. So it gives a free kill. That's if he was very alert, that would not have happened. But yeah, shit happens. There's so many mistakes this game. The amount of mistakes this game, really bad. After we won this game, I actually asked for the audio from game 5, and I have it, but it's very bad quality, and you can barely hear anything anyway. So eight minutes, and like a great timing for puck. Dagger is like you can get it 8, 9, 10 minutes. That's great timing. Normal timing is like 13, 14. S4 gets it like 22 minutes or something to Dagger, and Dagger is pretty core on this hero. Yeah, at this moment we like just farm. Just farm. And yeah, S4 just dies by Black Hole, and it's like, we fucking lost. There's a time in this game, it's like when I watch the replays, like, how do we win this game again? I don't know how we win this game. Oh, here's again, it was. This is. Well, people don't do this much anymore, but look, I mean, if it was just like all by himself, pushing tower, with just a 6, TP in, kill him, easiest kill of our life. Like, it's a little bit risky by us. If Navi were like standing here predicting it, but yeah, this is something that was pretty common. People were out of position, you just wisp TP, kill them. People stop doing that these days. People don't do that. It's a really important kill for us. And this game we could have done this a lot more. We could have done this a lot freaking more. But we don't, because we're so scared. We don't want to make any mistakes. We're just playing super safe. There's so many times when I can just run in with Hex someone, and later on that is, and just kill him with Wisp TP. We didn't dare. We were so scared. And it's not like they have top 3 farms, but the good thing is that Hevos doesn't have anything. Because he was aggressive tri-lane against, so he doesn't have anything. He did play great in that lane though, but still doesn't farm, which is good. And at this point, yeah, it's still mid 10 and the static laning phase. As far as just standing mid, his CS is pretty good still, honestly, but Dandy is 31, nice. Level 7, Dandy is 9. And keep in mind that you need more experience per level, so he's out-leveling S for so much, and on top of that, he's free farming. So, very, very bad. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's take a look what happened here. Here's a team fight. See if I remember what's going on here. Alright, he just gets a dagger. Typical bat, you just get your dagger, which is pretty late. Like, he was in a free lane. He gets a dagger at 11, which is cheaper. So we just TP in YOLO here. Which I was like, looking at this, it's like, what the hell were we doing here? Like, S4 dice, get out. Like, if this guy has black hole right here, we lose the game. If he has black hole turns and black holes right here, we lose the game. But we just YOLO TP in for some reason, because we did not know. But we were really lucky here, so lucky. And yeah, I TP in here, kill. It turns out pretty good for us anyway. Oh no, it doesn't actually. We kill Enigma, Bat. Then I die. Then this continues to snowball. Yes, we lose this fight pretty bad. Everyone in our team dies here. Everyone in our team fucking dies. Very important thing here that Loda buys back though, because this is super important we get these 2 kills. So Loda decides to buy back, which if that didn't happen, we basically went 3 for 5, which is pretty bad. So it looked really bad for us, but it's okay. And this is our main farmer, by the way. Our main farmer at 12 minutes has treads and a fucking bracer. Can't even get the tower, we're scared. Oh, this is like S4 barely. I thought S4 died there. But he barely gets out. Really. I just go YOLO here. That was really important that S4 didn't die. Like 11 HP. Very good for us. Pretty crazy. Like, why didn't I even play like that? Oh, I guess they thought they could get him. Yeah. So that was a small victory for us.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, this is one of those, like, when you look at this, it's like you face palm. Like, what the fuck are you? This is only because it's TI3 Grand Finals. People are nervous. They're going into smoke. So when you do this, what do you do? When you go in smoke somewhere, you send in bat first. Why do you send in bat first? Because he blinks. You find someone, he blinks, grabs, free kill. Boom. Simple. But what do they do? What the fuck does Evos do? Evos is like, dude, I'm gonna go in first, all by myself, long range. So I'm like, oh, here's this guy. I'm just gonna run away. And he wastes the smoke. What the fuck? What the fuck were they doing? Why didn't Bat go first? Why did you go first, Havos? It's like really like, what the fuck? At this moment here. Okay, so we see them smoke. I don't remember why we wouldn't want to fight here, because they're stronger than us. I think that's where we want like, yeah, go. And he just like, oops, he just dies instantly. It's like, okay. Fail here by EJM. He goes in here, so they have to run around. And it's a really bad fight for us. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. As for like, here I come guys, I buy back. So as for buybacks, it's no money. Oh, he still has ult. I remember him saying that. Oh, I didn't know he still had ult. So S4 buys back dice. And it's like so many fails there. A lot I got really angry at this fight because look at EGM. Like, S4 dies. It's like, oh, get me out. He leaves Loda here. Loda dies. He leaves Loda for no reason. And Loda just fucking dies. And we're like, okay. Okay. And meanwhile, me, I'm trying to solo this guy. I get black hole. And I realize that my team is losing. I'm like, oh, get out of here. I almost survive
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
by Invis TP, but... So at this point... I remember I think I talked with... Like after the game, we were like... This was the moment we thought we lost the game. It was so bad for us. Like, it's minute 15 almost. And S4 doesn't have dagger. He's 500 gold. He's so far away from any items. And meanwhile, their mid player has almost BKB, level 13. S4 is level 9, and it's like disaster. We thought we lost the game here. So depressing at this moment. And if Navi played solid at this moment, there's no way we can come back. And basically Navi throws the game. It gives us a chance to come back, and we take the chance and play well. And the game should have been over now. Take a look at the net worth. It's not that bad, but the problem is that no longer can we ever fight them. We can never team fight them at this moment again, ever.